Hey guys, it is John and Fiber Doubles here, and before I introduce this new series, which I am so excited to, I'm going to have to put out a quick announcement. This announcement is not going to be a good announcement, but it's not going to be super bad either. Alright, all of you, well, hopefully all of you know Dr. Mac, or Alex as we call him. He only has 2 videos on this channel right now, but he is my partner in crime. We are I want to say administrating this channel, or we're both posting. He does Xbox games. The last week, our first week, he had some just personal stuff going on, and he was really busy. So it meant he couldn't really record or put anything up. And then this whole weekend, he has been recording and putting his voice on videos and just making a bunch of videos for you guys, I guess trying to make up for the first week. And his external hard drive crashed. Yes, and that is, as you can imagine, a problem. So, it's Monday, and as of now, you guys have me for a whole nother week. What lucky you all. So, if you're tired of my voice already, I'm sorry, it's going to be a whole nother week, most likely. But by the following week, he will be back, and even then, we're gonna probably talk about this, but you guys, I might even take a break and let him just handle the channel for a week. Anyway, sorry to announce that. So as of now, there are gonna be no Xbox games on this channel for this week. The good news is on Tuesday, he will have on his Xbox what is it called? Medal of Honor, Halo 4, Assassin's Creed 3. And Black Ops 2, all 4 of those games, and he will have them ready, and so there will be plenty of material for him to record. I think I might get Black Ops 2 actually for the PC as well, not 100% sure yet, just to bring you guys some action. Excuse me. Yeah. Alright, anyway, let's dive into this new game. So actually we're going to go to advanced, because I turned off the sound to tell you guys that, because the sound did not really was not really good for what I was talking about. Alright guys, so obviously we're playing Civ4, Civ IV, whatever you want to call it, Sid Civilization 4. And I am super excited to do this. The first computer game that I really ever played was Civilization 3. And if you've played any of the Civilizations, except for 5, you know what I'm talking about. It is just awesome, so much fun. One of the best strategy games ever. It's what got me into strategy games. And Civ 4 is just kind of like a revamp of Civ 3. And so better graphics. It's not much really changed. Different leaders, different settings. More customizable and personal. And that is just all up my alley. Now, I like Civilization 5 a lot. But if you played 4 and then 5, or 3 then 5, or 2 then 5, or even 1 and 5, you'll see that it is just a totally different atmosphere. It is just ridiculously different, and you know that's not a bad thing. Change is good. I like change, and I do enjoy Civilization 5, but the strategies are so different from both. Right now, I am really feeling a game of Civilization 4. So here we go. We're gonna start. Play single player. Play now. Okay. So I usually play as Archipelago just because I always loved the sailing aspect of it. I thought that was cool. But we're going to go with Fractal just for random. Let's just shuffle. Yeah, okay, you know what? We're just going to go Fractal. Just random. Okay, climate. I always did temperate because I thought, temperate climate would be better. More stuff. I really don't know if it matters. So we're going to keep it. Actually, we're going to go tropical. Just to change it up a bit for me. And we are going to go, we'll go random. Actually, I really don't want to duo, don't want teeny, don't want small. We're going to go with large. Sea level, random. Try to make this as random as possible because, okay, well, never mind, I'm not making this random as possible. Okay, so let's see, let's select a civilization. This is usually how I go with Roosevelt. Industrious is going to help you in later games. Organized, I don't know. I mean, I guess it can help you. Fishing and agriculture, these can be good, especially if you find a city with fishing around it. That's really helpful. Agriculture, Somewhat. I mean, honestly, in the beginning of the game, it doesn't really matter a whole much. But the unique units can matter. And Navy SEALs are a really good mid-game to late-game unit. They are kind of a vamped up, like, riflemen, and that is really helpful. But, for this game, we're going to go random. Okay. Leader. Fiber. Tablets. Of course. So, here we go. You know what? We'll just go Warlord. I don't want to play this game like I'm going nuts, but I also don't want it to be too easy. Normal speed. And, guys, let's start. Okay, so I'm just going to give you a little background information if you don't know what Civilization is. So Civilization is you start off with a warrior and a settler, and you settle a city. And you're facing other components, or, wow, opponents, not components, opponents, which is going to be the computer for me right now. And you literally just build your civilization. Now, there's a few ways to win. You can kill all the other civilizations, or take over.
In the beginning, the earth was without form.
So, you can win by that. You can win through a UN diplomacy. So, when the UN is created, you can become the leader of it, and you win. Oh my gosh. Look at her. Anyway, fishing and mining, not bad. Expansive, that's pretty good. Financial, can be good. Redcoats, okay, so that's like a mid-game. Not bad, not terrible. I can make do. Sorry, England, that is an ugly, ugly leader. Sorry if any of you are English and I'm offending you, but just saying it like it is. Alright, so this is my settling unit, and this is my warrior unit.
At your service.
I like to move my warrior unit first. Okay, so this was a key move for me. Why? Well, I'm trying to see how I'm going to explain. Okay, in this game, there are definitely there are areas to have cities that are better than others. Like this circle right here. I'm connected to the ocean with this circle, which means there's going to be a lot of trading that I can do. And having a coastal city for your main city, I really like. Now, also, we have deer. That is going to be a source of income once I create a worker and harvest that. And you can see there is a hill right there. And down here in the bottom left, well, look right here. You can see defense bonus, plus 75%. So if I settle a city there, I'm going to have a plus 75% bonus. And that is where we're going to go. That's going to be a great place to build a city, which we're going to have to wait till next turn to do. So here we go. Settle our city. London. Yeah, whatever. We'll just go with London. Alright. So first thing I do, I always create a worker. Because, you know, usually you really don't have to worry for... Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, so there's barbarians. Oh, wow. I got so much to go over. Okay, so we're going to start off with barbarians. Just finish what I was talking about. Barbarians are kind of like free roaming. They're not with any other they're not with any other city or team. They just roam around and they will attack and take over your city, which is obviously no good. You don't want that. But usually it takes, like, I'd say 10 turns before barbarians to show up, just so you can have a little time to explore. Okay, so this right here are your sciences. We'll just see the big picture. So we have sciences, and it's kind of like real. So first off, let's just start with fishing here. You have to have fishing, which we have because it's green, to be able to do sailing. Makes sense, right? Okay, so, you know, we got to have mining, which will ultimately lead to metal casting and iron working. Well, this is going to let us make a swordsman. Bronze working. Let us make an axeman, you know. So it makes a lot of sense. Like hunting, you got to have hunting, but then you can get archery. Scout, spearman. So, you know, it really makes sense. And that's probably what I like about this game the most. It's this technology thing. Now, you can choose kind of to follow one path, though that's really not that smart to do. So, you know, if you just follow strictly like a mining path here, as you can see down here, you can get to machinery pretty fast, which will get you crossbowmen. But, you know, you might need, I'm trying to think, you know, what if you need a ship? to go across. Well, sailing was up here, and you have to have sailing to sail across. So you need to research this as well. Okay, and then maybe you need to go over deep sea. Well, but down the line here, you're gonna have to do say replaceable parts so you can get in deep sea, and it all builds on each other. I usually go to get just all the sciences. I usually just kind of go in a row here, depending on what I need the most. That's also another way you can win. You can get sciences. So like over here, you got fusion and future tech. These are the highest. And then you can also win by what's called a space race. If you build the spaceship before anybody, you can win by that as well. Or I think if you other cities can be living, but if you culturally take them over, that's really difficult. A cultural victory. Never done that one. I've won every other way except cultural victory. And it takes a little while for you to get used to this and understand what everyone does, but after playing the game 2 or 3 times, you get really used to it. This is a great technology. So as you saw, we had deer. Well, look, when we research hunting, that's going to let us build a camp, which will let us get those deer. So you know what, we're going to exit here, and I will just show you. I'm going to click hunting. You see up here, it says deer down in the left right corner, research hunting. So there we go. By researching hunting, I'm going to be able to get those. Right here, you see gold. So mining. Here, we'll go to my science advisor. As you can see, we already have mining research, so we can build a mine, which will let us build a mine on this gold, and we can bring that gold into our cities, and that'll be a source of income. Now, this house or village, these are like freebie stuff. Sometimes it'll give you gold, sometimes a map. It's just kind of a random nice gesture. Oh, provided me with a scalp. That's actually really helpful because this is going to let me put my warriors back in my city and protect the city in case anything comes to harm it. That's something you also need to keep in the back of your mind, as well, is about your army. How big is your army compared to other cities? Are you going to really have a big army?
If you chase 2 rabbits, you will lose them both.
There we go. Okay. We'll see the big picture. We'll just go ahead and do agriculture just because we're going to get this whole line done. Alright, there we are. As you can see like 36 gold. There we go. Now, something that I'll go over as we get in more to it, you'll see we have this 100% with a little science. It's 100% science research. And as we get it deeper into the game, I'll explain culture, I'll explain gold, and we're really going to get deep into this game. So, right now we really haven't done anything. We're like on our 3rd term. It'll get much, much, much more interesting than this. No worries. Just trying to kind of explain the game quickly, though it takes kind of years to really get the game. Okay, as you can see, corn right here. So we're going to fortify our troops onto our city. That's going to give us a big defense bonus if somebody comes and tries to attack. Now we're just exploring. I really like this right here. How we have a nice protection line. It's going to be helpful actually. There we go. Here is a line. These are kind of, that's what we're going to call the barbarians. And as you can see, we're kind of protected. We're sealed off. It's really neat. It's almost, doesn't look like an island. I don't know. Maybe what's called a snaky continent. Just to let you look. Oh yeah, what I did is I took them over here and I said you're going to move here, and you have, in a certain amount of turns, they're going to move where I put them. All right, here we go. Shall be peace in our time. So we met our first other country.
At your service.
Depending on the size of the world, there's going to be a numerous amount of countries, and it just, we're going to have to learn how to live harmoniously, depending on how far close they are. Anyway, guys, this is getting close to the end of this video.
Pray that your summers be wet and your winters clear.
We're gonna do sailing. Bye, because I love sailing. Yes. Anyway, this is getting kind of to the end of this video, and yeah. So next video we will go over and get a little more in depth. Thanks.